have brought a couple of things. Can you tell us a little bit about your writing and what you brought today?
Yes. A lot of my poems is like I'll sit down and something is on my mind, and it may have been there for 2 or 3 days, and sometimes not even that long. And I'll just sit down and I'll get to writing, and sometimes it's almost like my pen doesn't stop. Next, by the end of the night, I wrote 7 or 8 poems, and then I'll just give them titles. Or sometimes I'll write, like a line down, a sentence down, and I have on a sheet of paper like 7 or 8 different sentences, and I'll take it and turn it into a poem. But each sentence will be a different poem. Or I've taken some of my poems that I've written and just rewrote them. And you're just using it, and you'll never know that was a poem before, and now it's a different poem with a different title, but it's totally different, but it's the same poem.
Okay. Can you tell us the first poem we're going to read?
Okay, this first poem is kind of like, this was a poem that I read up in Austin, and it was for like Halloween. And it's titled, "The Hunt Is On." As he walks through the cold and dreary night, beware of all who wander about. He is your biggest foe. He loves to hear you scream, listening to the sizzle of the flesh, peeling your hide, draining your blood, taking your life, slashes the skin, his blood, red smile. His strength reaches far beyond the sun, moon, or stars. All across the world he traveled, stalking through the night. No matter where you are, his terror fills the dark, eerie night. He will find you here, now, everywhere. Riding upon the wind of times, through your blood, he feeds his evil, dark mind. He will take down any man, woman, child when he goes out stalking, walking through the cold. An evil, dark phantom of death feeding his breath, seeking the path of his darkened soul, feeding on another lost soul till no one is left. The demon of the night will travel the earth, searching for anyone, anywhere, anytime. You can't run, you can't hide or change your fate. To keep you safe from his hungry hands once he opens his hell fire gate. He knows all the angels, he holds all the keys. So he hunts through the night, through this world again. Now he goes walking, stalking through the cold, dark night. He is the devil, a.k.a. the Grim Reaper. There we go. Okay, this next poem that I'm going to read, I actually have a video that I shot out in Oakland, California this past summer. And it's been on Facebook several times, and it's called Timeless. An angel appeared to bring me back to this world. My words on your flesh, forever laying here in a swirl. The inner light that beckons for immortalizing the soul. My life, my love, the marrow from my bones, becomes the center gold. Eyes closed, mind frozen, heart lost to beat. Through a dense forest of unknown behavior, the mirror of life reflects what is pleasing to a savior. The leaves whisper with words of courage. I walk the same old path, immortalizing what was nourished. To give everything until there was nothing left. The rain comes pouring down the mountain cliff. Destiny with free will, answers to timeless subconsciousness. I am grateful for life and that all that I love. I am grateful for the earth and the sun up above. I am grateful for my spirit and my inner being, the one I express, and the joy for this feeling. I normally do short poetry. And for whatever, I did those two. That was pretty much, you can say it was long for what I normally do. But okay, I'll do this one. And this one here is titled A Sunrise to Paint the Sky. This is actually in my chapbook titled Poems of Dreams. A sunrise to paint the sky. I have seen the sunrise paint the sky. Stars sparkle brightly deep in the eyes. Vision of strength came into view. Then the confession from the soul that is true. Off into the horizon, a death gown is displayed. A watery grave shows of bones in decay. There is a heart that is already dead. Worms already enjoying the body and head. Hands placed on the earth as the sun drops. Then the rain shall become nothing more than scattered teardrops. As the dreams are kept deep into the eyes, I have seen the sunrise that paints the sky.
Okay, and that was Birdman. Can you tell the people out there where they can find your work and how they can purchase your books?
Sure. They can go to my website, birdman313.com. Go to book ordering, and you'll see my app. Just push on book ordering, or book ordering, and it'll pop up with the price and everything. And what it do, you pay for it through PayPal. You can also go through Facebook, and it's Facebook Birdman31355. You can go to Twitter, which would be Birdman313, and you can go to LinkedIn, which will be Birdman313.